All right, it's time to check in with our friends Joey and Lauren from My 1027 in the morning, and they have a really interesting topic, one that I would love to see adopted across the board. Hey guys, how are you this morning?
Hi.
Wonderful.
So good.
First off, you have to guess which one of us is barefoot right now. And is
seriously?
actually barefoot most of the time in the studio.
I'm gonna say Lauren.
Yep. So take that for what it is.
Okay, but hang on. Barefoot's kind of a loose term. Hang on. I got socks on. Can you see my feet? There we go.
Do you want to know how I knew it was Lauren? Because I do the same thing. When I'm not on air, I take my shoes off a lot, and I'll take my heels off and I'll schlep around in socks or Birkenstocks.
It feels good.
Yeah. Well, listen, whether you're barefoot, whether you wear shoes, whether you wear socks, apparently 3-day work weeks are they could be a thing. So there is a Chick-fil-A in Florida that just got 400 applicants in a week because they now only do 3-day work weeks. Now you work like 3, 13, 14-hour shifts.
Yeah.
But they said what you do is you get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Or flip-flop, whichever your shift is, right? Because they're still open 6 days a week.
Either way, think about working 3 days, Melissa, and then 4 straight days off. I know, obviously, there's people that work 3/12s, and that's a pretty popular thing. But I'm telling you, I would love it.
You know, as a parent, abso-stinkin-lutely, right? Like, and honestly, I mean, first of all, that's one way to recruit people, right? I mean, there's a lot of employee shortages right now. That's brilliant. But I totally agree. I think that would be excellent for a lot of working families, because I think coming out of the pandemic, that's been kind of the hard thing for so many families to navigate, is that they got exposed to this opportunity to actually spend more time with their kids or be more available. And then there's that transition back to the traditional workspace and those traditional work expectations that now there's 2 different priorities. And it's like, where do you find that balance? I mean, that might be it. Speaking, you know, as a... Go ahead.
Totally. Let me ask you this, Melissa. So given our unique jobs, right? You're, TV and we're in radio. Could you... say hypothetically, your 13-hour shifts, you were on TV for 13 hours straight. Could you do it?
Oh, I've done it many times. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Of course.
That's impressive.
Awesome.
I have a question about bathroom breaks, but I just don't know. But so our thought was.
I had one, Joey, on that note, I did have one day, there was because as a former news anchor meteorologist, I was tracking a tsunami and anchoring a show. I had one 2-minute potty break in 12 hours.
Girl, I just started wearing a diaper. That's what I did.
That's what I felt like. I'm like, where are the depends?
Holy moly.
I'm not saying I would repeat that again, because that's not any way to work,
like I feel like my body wouldn't be able to do that. But I would say this, if Joey and Lauren in the morning goes to a 3-day work week and we adopt this, we're just going to do 3 super shows from basically 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday through Wednesday.
We're still on the air when you drive home.
Yeah, and then Thursday and Friday, we just take off. So I think that's the goal.
Let's do it.
I only put in 3 days of work anyway, so this is actually perfect for somebody with my work ethic.
Well, there is an argument there, though. There are some people saying that they are actually more productive when they know that they have to condense their workflow over a certain period of time, opposed to being expected to just kind of drip it out over a long period of time, that they're more efficient and they get more done, and then it's more beneficial either way. I definitely think it's a conversation that needs to be had moving forward. That's all I'm saying.
We need to make it happen.
Agreed.
All right, you guys. Okay, everyone, check out Joey and Lauren in the morning on My 1027. Thank you for joining us here on Idaho Today. We'll see you every weekday at 12:30. Bye-bye.
Bye.